In this section, we will perform different hand exercises and demonstrate the glove's ability to detect different possible exercises that can be used in an interactive game in or exercise session. These exercises are the ball grip exercise, ball roll exercise, fingertip, cup exercise, and my favorite, the remote curl exercise. We will start by demonstrating the fingertip exercise. If you note, as I place the ball or the object on my hand, it detects possible exercises. The classifier on the FPJ to different exercises. Now I can select the fingertip, and I have 10 seconds to place the ball on the hand. Once the ball has been placed on the hand, I have essentially 45 seconds to complete this exercise. This is a force-based exercise, meaning by applying force on the object, I can complete a repetition. So by applying a force on the object, I get one repetition. And to recycle the repetition, I have to release the force on the object. So I release the force, object, and apply the force. Release the force, apply force. This is also reflected on the color on the object. So when I apply a force, it's red. When I release force, it's green. So I'm going to try to see how many repetitions I can get in this remaining time left. Once we complete the exercise, we're given a feedback that tells us how well we performed. Next, I'm going to demonstrate a different type of pressure-based exercise, which is the ball roll exercise. You see, when I place my hand in this position, we're given a couple of different exercises. One is the ball roll exercise, which I will select. This exercise relates a combination of movement and pressure. This is also a force-based exercise, meaning by applying pressure on the object, I can increase the repetition. So as you can see, by applying pressure on the object, I also see an increase in pressure on my hand, which is reflected by the color code as demonstrated earlier. I'm going to try to see how many different repetitions I can get with the remaining time left. As before, we also give them the feedback once the exercise is completed. Next, we're going to switch from a force-based exercise to a rotation-based exercise, one of which is a cup. So as you can see when my hand is shown, one possible exercise that has been classified is the cup exercise. I'm going to go ahead and select this exercise. And as before, I have 10 seconds to place the object in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and hold the cup as shown. And once that time is loaded, now I have to perform the exercise. This is a rotation-based exercise, meaning I have to rotate the object in a certain direction to get a complete range of motion. So by bringing it all the way down and up, I get a 1 rotation. And I have to reset the rotation by bringing it back down. So bring it down, up. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. So now with the remaining time, I'm going to try to see how many different reps I can get. As before, once I complete the exercise, I get a feedback how well I have done. I'm going to switch to the final rotation-based exercise, which is my favorite, which is the remote curl. When I place the object in my hand, the classifier detects different possible exercises, one of which is the remote curl, as shown. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the remote curl, and I'm given 10 seconds to perform this exercise. Similar to the other exercise, this is a rotation-based exercise, meaning I have to rotate the object to its initial position to begin the cycle and rotate it up to complete. So now, with the remaining time left, I'm going to try to see how many curls I can complete. Once we complete the exercise, as before, we will get a feedback that tells us how we have done. This completes different hand exercises.